If you're having job problems, I feel bad for you, son. Daughter, woman, man, I got 99 problems and a job ain't one. Yeah! I always wanted to do that. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here in the harder nature, beautiful day. Now, I got a question that came in. Someone was like, Ralph, I've got horrible co-workers. Should I stay in my job? Should I quit? Should I find a new job? Or should I put up with it and see if there is a greater lesson to be learned? How to recognize a job is worth keeping. Let's just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Now, I always get these kinds of questions, and I'm going to share with you what helped me along my journey. You see, every single day now, I'm happier, I got more energy, but there was a time when I hated my job. I really hated it, and I felt stuck. And from your message, I can feel that you feel really stuck. But alas, there is hope. There is a way out. Even though we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Now, what helped me along my journey was this. You got to realize that the great Alan Watts said, what would you do if money was no object? Would you still work in that job? That's what you really got to ask yourself. If no one was paying you, would you still be there? Ralph, would you still be in nature? Oh, yes. But there was a time I've worked in so many different jobs, and some jobs really drained my energy. Okay. And some jobs I didn't really get on with the people there. And if they weren't paying me, I would have left a long time ago. I would have been flying away just like that aeroplane up there, right? Woo, I'm out of here. Bye. But I needed the money back in the day. Okay, so I stayed there. I put up with it even though I was not happy. Now, looking back in hindsight, I would never go back in a million years. I would have never have stayed there if I knew what I know now, and that is my true worth. Slow motion this side. So to know whether or not you should stay in your job or leave if it's not serving you, ask yourself, would I still be here if they weren't paying me? If the answer is no, then run. You see, what's helped me along my journey is to create a life I don't need a vacation from. A lot of people are awakening on the planet. There are fresh, new energies. And therefore, a lot of people don't want to work a 9 to 5 their whole entire life because they are seeing people on YouTube who are living out their dreams, and all they got to do is switch on the camera and do this. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. The possibilities are endless. What you really got to ask yourself is this. Can my brain and other gifts be used better elsewhere? Are you using your brain to your full capacity where you are right now? If not, then you better put a big question mark, because there could be something better out there for you. I realized when I was working in crummy jobs, I'm like, there is more to life. I didn't just come here to work in what I call a conveyor belt lifestyle in this matrix. No. I came here to be free, right? And it's not about the money. It's about your happiness, right? Happiness is the new rich. Health is the new wealth. Kindness is the new cool. Okay? That's it right there. Inner peace is the new success, baby. So you got to tick all of those on a massive checkbox, okay? Many times, you got to ask yourself, do I feel respected here? Like, do I feel appreciated here? I've worked in some jobs where I felt like, okay, everyone's picking on me. Okay, I don't feel like I'm being treated the way I should. And I'm not going to put up with this. I'm so sorry. But there was a long period of my life where I just kept quiet. Just like the cat down the road, I didn't say much, and I just put up with it at the expense of my own happiness, right? So realize that go where you are respected, not where you are tolerated. Have the enthusiasm every single day to wake up and say, I chose this lifestyle and I love it. And therefore, I'm not going to blame my boss or horrible co-workers. No, pull your pants up and take responsibility for your own life, that you are choosing this. In other words, you are an architect of your own reality. Don't get me wrong, I was blaming other people too. You are responsible for why I am staying in this terrible job. Then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm choosing to be here. Oh my days. But I don't have to be here if I don't want to. You have that personal power. If you haven't learned anything in years, if you have not learned anything in years, oh, you better put a big question mark up. I realize I've been in some jobs where I was learning a lot. I used to work with people with autism, ADHD, and that was really cool because I was learning so much. But then I've worked in like retail jobs and I'm like, okay, this is cool when I'm like a teenager. But after a while, I'm like, okay, what am I learning new here? Nothing, right? So I'm like, okay, I got to get my butt into nature real fast. And that's what I did. Then I learned so much from this willow tree. Okay. If you haven't learned anything in years in that job, you better run. Oh, you better run. Run. Whoops, you just tripped up. Don't worry about it. 7-day vegan challenge. Now, I got a story for you. I used to work in a school and it's lunchtime. Okay, that's good. I had 1 hour. So what am I doing? I'm running to the park because I need to be in nature. I don't want to be in a building the whole day. And I'm eating my lunch. Then I'm like, oh my gosh, I only got 10 minutes left. 5 minutes. 1 minute. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. I didn't even finish my meal. And guess what? Someone came. We were having a great chat about the cosmos and Carl Sagan and ancient Egypt and Kemet. And I'm like, so sorry, I got to leave you. I only got 5 seconds left. Okay. Then I got back into the building really late and they shouted at me. It was terrible, right? So I've learned this, that if you need more lunchtime, then go for a job. Job just means job over broke. I don't have a job, by the way. I've got a lifestyle. Go for a lifestyle where you can really eat those raw greens, drink that beautiful almond milk, take care of your body from beautiful foods you are eating full of live enzymes. Because I've been in some jobs where I didn't even have time to eat. And I saw my body like it wasn't where it used to be, right? Because I was stressed out. Then I realized, actually, I know my true worth. And because of that, money can't buy me. You see, now I'm going to start taking better care of my health, baby. You see, many times we are in some jobs just for the money. But even when we get the money, it's not worth it. And we know that deep down, right? So, and sometimes what happens as well, we are underpaid. We aren't really being respected the way we really want to, or valued the way we really want to. There was a time when I was earning peanuts, but I was working 12 hours a day. Okay? Whose fault is that? Not the cat down the roads. I had to learn how to take responsibility to know my true worth. Right now, in this beautiful time on the planet of epic consciousness, we're living in a whole new paradigm, a whole new world where people can actually make a good living from their laptop. They can share with the world. They can inspire people. I see a lot of people. Shout out to the odd ones out. They are always shouting me out on YouTube. They do animation, right? I've never even met you, but a lot of people are like, the odd ones out sent me here. So thank you. I appreciate you, right? A lot of people are using their creative mind to create a revenue stream for themselves, and they're happy in the process. So therefore, they're creating a lifestyle, but also they're doing what they love and they're helping other people. Okay, so you can also do that, but you got to be creative. For so long, I realized this secret that sometimes, because I've worked in so many different jobs, it's easy to go to a job and work for someone else, okay? But when you really want to work for yourself, it's not as easy as it seems, because now you're an entrepreneur, you got to work more hours, but you really, really got to love what you do. And more so, you got to be disciplined. Ask yourself this: is there upward growth where I am right now? Or is there just a ceiling? Like there is so much upward growth right here. Like that willow tree is so tall, by the way. But also there's a sky up there, okay? So there's a lot of upward growth I'm seeing every single day. Now, I used to work in some jobs where there was no upward growth, just a boring ceiling above me, right? And it wasn't fun, okay? So I've learned that you got to be somewhere where there is upward growth, where you feel peace and harmony in your body, mind, and soul, baby. Where else would we be but nature, deep divers of planet Earth? If you've just finished the holidays and you go back into your job and you feel miserable, oh, you better run, right? Your body is the best career guide. Slow motion this side. I've realized this, that your body is the best career guide, okay? No job should make you feel miserable, right? Life is pretty short. And if you've just come back from the holidays, dancing a little samba, right? And now you're miserable, well, chances are that job is really not serving you. And there is something better out there for you. You got to take responsibility to say, actually, I want the better life. Some people want it. Some people put up with mediocrity. It's all on you, right? I've learned this, that many times in life, I used to find myself daydreaming, right? When I was in a job of doing something else. That's not a good thing, right? If you are working somewhere but you're daydreaming of being somewhere else, more fulfilling, more interesting, then chances are that's where you should move to, because that's where your heart is really wanting you to go to, right? If you are up all night dreaming too, about a better lifestyle, then that's a sign you shouldn't be in that job, right? When I'm in nature, I don't daydream of being somewhere else. Are you serious? I love it out here, right? Because I get to create from beautiful locations, beaches, willow trees, mountains. This is the life I chose, and this is the life that is gonna continue to grow for me, because I said this is the life I want. Word is bond, right? If you are looking at your future, and the future looks pretty bleak, oh my gosh, lonely, I'm so lonely, okay? If you feel that you could be doing something more interesting, more creative, more fulfilling, then that's a sign you shouldn't be in that job. If you have outgrown it mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and even physically, right? Because you've been going to the gym, now your muscles are so big, right? And you're like, ain't no space here for me, right? Okay. There is something better out there for you, and you've got to gravitate towards that. What really helped me along my journey, recognize if this job was worth it or not, was to realize how I felt first thing in the day, in the morning. Did someone die? No one's mourning here, right? Words are powerful. Be careful of saying mourning all the time, right? First thing in the day. How do you feel? Once again, your body is your greatest career guide. how you feel about yourself first thing in the day, that says everything. That says totally everything. Like, I used to wake up some days, okay, when I would be in my old jobs and think, what am I doing here? I don't want to be here. Why am I here? Nobody knows. The big mystery of the whole cosmos, everybody is trying to figure out, why is Ralph Smart in a job he doesn't like? Nobody knows. Okay, so I realized that, wait a minute, that's got to stop. I don't want to wake up feeling uncomfortable anymore, with no enthusiasm, no passion, frowns. Like, what happened to you? Nobody knows. It's just my job, right? I don't like it. Well, you don't have to go through that. I'm here to tell you, don't settle for below average. Know your worth today and start creating the life you've always dreamed about. It's your choice at every second. You are choosing it. You are designing and creating your own reality. Now, you said horrible coworkers. If there are people you work with you don't like, I don't like you. Be honest about it. If there is someone you don't get on with, if you feel undermined, inferior to your co-workers because like they're showing off sometimes, okay? Be honest about it. I've been in some jobs where I'm like, this boss, I can't stand you, right? I had to get really honest and say, actually, I never want to work for anybody again except the cat down the road, right? Because I've been in some jobs where I didn't get on with people I was working with. Now, what kind of inner environment is that going to create? Feelings of stress, anxiety. Why? Like, why? Why would you do that to yourself? Right now, I'm living in nirvana every single day. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close because I get to connect and work with amazing people. I get to share every single day. Don't be around people where the vibe is off because that is going to affect your whole creative flow. If you really want to get the best out of yourself, you need to be in an environment that complements your highest energy. And that's really when you really start living the lifestyle you've always dreamed about. And now you are creating a lifestyle you don't need a vacation from. And then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Yeah. We're back. We're back home. Deep divers off planet Earth. You are so appreciated. Have a beautiful day. Live out your dreams. Create your dream job, your lifestyle, and send us the selfies too. Let's just, whoa. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. We are out here in the heart of nature, having fun as we do. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You see what happens when you wake up one day and you're like, I'm free. Beautiful things happen.